Welcome to our channel, your ultimate destination for heartfelt and gripping stories from WWE. In today's video, we'll be talking about the heartbreaking losses of legendary wrestlers who left us far too soon. We'll delve into the causes of their untimely passings, from health complications to shocking and tragic events, and how these losses impacted fans in the WWE universe. But that's not all. We also have some very sad news about Ronda Rousey. Stay tuned till the end, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe. James Harris, better known to fans worldwide by his ring name Kamala, was a professional wrestler whose larger-than-life persona made him one of the most unforgettable and controversial characters in the history of the sport. Born on May 28, 1950 in Senatobia, Mississippi, Kamala debuted in the late 1970s and quickly ascended to fame, thanks to his portrayal of a fearsome Ugandan warrior. Dressed in tribal face paint, a loincloth, and a distinctive headdress, Kamala became an imposing figure in the ring. His gimmick, built on the stereotype of a wild, untamed savage, sparked considerable debate, but it also solidified his place in wrestling history. Despite the controversy surrounding the character, Kamala's charisma and unique appeal earned him a loyal following, and he became a beloved figure in the wrestling world. Kamala's most significant contributions came during his tenure in the WWF, now WWE, where he feuded with some of the biggest stars of the era, including The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage. He also enjoyed success in WCW and Mid-South Wrestling, earning multiple titles and recognition for his powerful presence. Although he never won a major championship in WWE, his unforgettable matches and indomitable character made him a mainstay in the industry throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Kamala's passing on August 9, 2020, at the age of 70, due to complications from COVID-19, left the wrestling world in mourning. Tributes poured in from fans and colleagues alike, including WWE Hall of Famers like Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker, who hailed his contributions. Kamala's legacy as a pioneering African-American wrestler and his impact on the industry remain undeniable, and his story continues to inspire both fans and future wrestlers. His death also brought attention to the need for better healthcare and support for aging wrestlers, many of whom continue to face the physical and emotional tolls of their careers. Kamala's memory endures as a symbol of resilience and a testament to the enduring power of his unique contributions to the sport. Brian Christopher Lawler, born on January 10, 1972, was a professional wrestler who gained widespread recognition for his time in WWE under the ring name Grandmaster Sexay. Hailing from a wrestling legacy as the son of the iconic Jerry the King Lawler, Brian's introduction to the industry was almost inevitable. His early years were spent honing his craft in regional promotions before he made his WWE debut in the 1990s. There, he quickly became a key member of the popular tag team Too Cool, alongside Scotty 2 Hotty and later Rikishi. As Grandmaster Sexay, Brian's larger-than-life persona and high-energy performances resonated with fans, especially with his signature dance moves, which became a highlight of WWE's Attitude Era. Too Cool's entrance, complete with the iconic Worm Dance, became a fan-favorite moment, and the trio's chemistry helped them capture multiple WWE Tag Team Championships. Brian Christopher's charisma and talent on screen made Too Cool one of the most beloved tag teams of the time, with their infectious energy and memorable antics leaving a lasting mark in WWE history. However, beneath the glitz and glamour of his wrestling career, Brian struggled with personal demons. He faced substance abuse issues, legal battles, and the ongoing challenge of living up to the massive shadow cast by his legendary father. His later years were marred by repeated arrests and legal troubles, and these personal struggles increasingly overshadowed his wrestling achievements. Tragically, Brian Christopher passed away on July 29, 2018, at the age of 46. He died by suicide in Hardeman County Jail in Tennessee while facing charges of DUI and evading arrest. His untimely death sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, leaving his father, Jerry Lawler, devastated by the loss of his son and close companion. Jorge González, known in the wrestling world as Giant González, was born on January 31, 1966, in Paraná, Argentina. Standing at an extraordinary 8 feet tall, González made a name for himself, both in sports and professional wrestling. Before stepping into the ring, he was a successful basketball player in Argentina, where his towering height made him a standout athlete. However, after his basketball career, González transitioned to wrestling in the late 1980s, eventually joining the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in 1993. González's greatest achievement came during his time in WWE, where he became one of the most notable Giant competitors of his era. His debut at the 1993 Royal Rumble marked the start of a villainous run that culminated in a memorable match against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 9. While the match itself was not widely acclaimed for its technical quality, González's sheer size and larger-than-life persona left a lasting impact on WWE fans. He later competed in WCW under the name El Gigante, continuing his role as a dominant and imposing figure in the wrestling world. Despite his relatively short wrestling career, González's influence on the industry remains. His health began to decline as he grew older, and on September 22, 2010, at the age of 44, he tragically passed away from complications related to diabetes and heart issues. His death was deeply felt by his family, friends, and the wrestling community, where he is remembered for his resilience and memorable presence. González's legacy endures as a key figure in the history of Giant wrestlers who paved the way for future talents of similar size. Crash Holly, born Michael John Lockwood on August 25, 1971, in Brooklyn, New York, was a professional wrestler renowned for his high-flying maneuvers, comedic timing, and resilient underdog persona. Most prominent in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, during the late 1990s and early 2000s, Holly became a fan favorite, celebrated for his determination and unwavering never-say-die attitude. Under the ring name Crash Holly, he was an integral part of the Hardcore division, a distinctive and chaotic segment of WWF programming that featured extreme rules, including the frequent use of weapons. Holly's most significant achievement occurred when he won the WWF Hardcore Championship, a title synonymous with unpredictability and extreme matches. Holly's tenure in the division was marked by his consistent performance and notable rivalries with prominent wrestlers such as the Big Boss Man, Taz, and The Godfather, creating iconic moments in the company's history. Additionally, Holly contributed to the vibrant Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian tag team scenes, helping to shape the high-flying, action-packed style that became emblematic of the era. On November 6, 2003, Holly tragically passed away at the age of 32 due to suicide by drug overdose and alcohol poisoning. His body was discovered in his Florida home, and reports indicated a history of emotional struggles and substance abuse issues. His sudden death was a profound loss to his family, friends, and the wrestling community. The tragedy sparked wider conversations about the mental health challenges faced by professional wrestlers, particularly the difficulties in transitioning to life outside the ring. Holly's passing highlighted the dangers of substance abuse, a pervasive issue in contact sports. His legacy endures as a poignant reminder of the pressures within the wrestling industry and his substantial contributions to the Hardcore Championship division, leaving an indelible mark on WWE history. Holly is fondly remembered for his dedication to entertaining fans, his passion for wrestling, and his authenticity. Owen Hart, born on May 7, 1965 in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, was not only a gifted wrestler, but also one of the most lovable and entertaining personalities in the world of professional wrestling. As the youngest son of the legendary Stu Hart, Owen was raised in a family where wrestling was practically in his blood, and it didn't take long for him to make his mark. Starting in the late 80s with Stampede Wrestling, Owen quickly became known for his technical wizardry and his knack for making fans laugh, whether as a cocky villain, the King of Hearts, or a fan favorite with a heart of gold. He made a name for himself in some of the biggest promotions, including New Japan Pro Wrestling, but it was with the WWF, now WWE, where he truly flourished. Owen's wrestling style was something to behold, a perfect blend of technical precision with high-flying moves that kept audiences on the edge of their seats. He achieved many memorable milestones in the 1990s, including winning the 1994 King of the Ring tournament and engaging in an epic sibling rivalry with his brother Bret Hart that's still talked about today. From championship wins to unforgettable feuds, Owen's impact on the business was undeniable, earning him a place in wrestling lore. Sadly, on May 23, 1999, Owen's life was tragically cut short during the Over the Edge pay-per-view event, where a botched stunt led to a fatal fall from the rafters. His passing rocked the wrestling world and his family, especially his wife Martha and their children. Yet, his legacy lives on. His death prompted vital changes in wrestling safety, and his influence continues to inspire. Inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2019, Owen's name and spirit remain cherished by fans, ensuring his place in wrestling history forever. Andre the Giant, born André René Roussimoff on May 19, 1946 in Grenoble, France, remains one of the most iconic figures in both professional wrestling and popular culture. Towering at an astonishing 7 feet 4 inches and weighing around 520 pounds at his peak, André's extraordinary size was the result of acromegaly, a rare condition caused by excess growth hormone. His immense physical presence made him a legend in the wrestling world, where he became a fixture in WWE, then WWF, throughout the 1970s and 1980s. For over 2 decades, he captivated audiences with his strength and charisma, facing off against some of the era's greatest wrestlers. His defining moment came at WrestleMania 3, where he famously lost to Hulk Hogan in a match that became one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history. Though he was defeated, André's spirit and larger-than-life persona only grew in popularity, solidifying his place as a beloved figure in the hearts of fans worldwide. Beyond his wrestling career, André made an indelible mark in the world of film, playing the gentle giant Fezzik in the beloved 1987 film, The Princess Bride. His portrayal of the kind-hearted but imposing character became one of the most memorable in cinematic history, further cementing his status as a cultural icon. Despite his success, André's life was riddled with personal struggles due to acromegaly, which caused him constant pain and hindered his mobility. These health issues eventually led to his passing from congestive heart failure on January 27, 1993, at the age of 46. His death left a profound void in both the wrestling world and the entertainment industry. André's legacy, however, endures in the stories of his courage, his contributions to the world of professional wrestling, and his unforgettable role as Fezzik. His life is a powerful reminder of how larger-than-life figures can transcend their struggles and leave a lasting impact on generations. Gorilla Monsoon, born Robert James Gino Marella on June 4, 1937 in Rochester, New York, is one of those unforgettable figures in the wrestling world. Standing 6 feet 5 inches and tipping the scales at over 400 pounds, Monsoon's sheer size in the ring earned him the fitting nickname Gorilla. He was a key player in the wrestling scene during the 1970s and 1980s, first as a competitor. He even won the WWF World Tag Team Championship alongside partner Wild Bill Watts. Unfortunately, Monsoon's career was cut short by injuries, but that didn't keep him out of the spotlight for long. He made a seamless transition to commentary, where he would go on to leave an indelible mark. Monsoon's voice became iconic, especially during the rise of Hulkamania. His chemistry with color commentators like Jesse the Body Ventura and Bobby the Brain Heenan helped him become a fan favorite. His sharp sense of humor, deep knowledge of the sport, and energetic style made him a staple of wrestling broadcasts, and he was loved by fans all over. Behind the scenes, Monsoon dealt with some serious health issues, partly due to his size, including heart problems. Sadly, these health complications led to heart failure, and he passed away on October 6, 1999, at the age of 62. The wrestling world lost a legend, and tributes from fellow wrestlers and fans poured in. Today, Gorilla Monsoon's legacy is alive and well. Whether as a wrestler or a commentator, his contributions to the sport are still remembered. His professionalism, sense of humor, and love for wrestling continue to influence the industry, making sure he'll never be forgotten. Few athletes have had such a transformative impact on both the world of combat sports and professional wrestling as Ronda Rousey. Renowned for her unparalleled intensity, relentless dominance, and ability to break barriers, Ronda Rousey has ascended to global icon status. Her incredible journey from an Olympic judo athlete to a WWE superstar stands as a testament to her relentless pursuit of excellence, her determination, and her resilience in the face of obstacles. Whether competing in the octagon or inside the squared circle, Rousey has been a force to be reckoned with, consistently proving her mettle in diverse arenas. Her career is a compelling story of triumph, adversity, personal struggles, and unparalleled achievements. In this comprehensive look at the life and career of Ronda Rousey, we will explore her early years, her meteoric rise in mixed martial arts, MMA, and professional wrestling, the health challenges she has faced, and what the future holds for this powerhouse athlete. Early life and amateur wrestling career. Ronda Jean Rousey was born on February 1, 1987, in Riverside, California. From a young age, Rousey's trajectory in the world of combat sports was shaped by the influence of her mother, Anne Maria DeMars, who made history as the first American woman to win a World Judo Championship. However, Ronda's early years were marked by significant challenges. She was born with apraxia, a speech disorder that made communication difficult during her formative years. This condition posed considerable obstacles, yet Ronda's determination to overcome these difficulties set the foundation for the resilience that would define her career. At the age of 11, Rousey began training in judo under the tutelage of her mother, who was a seasoned expert in the discipline. Rousey's natural talent and fierce determination quickly became apparent, and by 17, she had qualified for the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens. At that point, she became the youngest judoka in the competition. Though she did not win a medal, Rousey's performance solidified her position as a formidable athlete, and she returned to the Olympics in 2008. There, she achieved a monumental victory by securing the bronze medal in Beijing, becoming the first American woman in history to earn a medal in Olympic judo. This remarkable achievement catapulted her to prominence and set the stage for her entry into the world of mixed martial arts. transitioned to professional MMA and WWE. Following her Olympic success, Ronda Rousey transitioned into mixed martial arts, MMA, in 2010. She trained at the renowned Glendale Fighting Club under coach Edmond Tarverdian, where her judo expertise seamlessly translated into the world of MMA. One of her most potent weapons in the cage became the armbar submission, a technique she had perfected in judo. Her rapid rise through the ranks was unprecedented, and in 2011, she made her professional MMA debut. Rousey's first match ended in a swift submission victory in just 25 seconds, establishing her reputation as a dominant force in the sport. By 2012, Rousey achieved a historic milestone, becoming the first woman to sign with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, a landmark moment that would change the landscape of women's combat sports. She was immediately crowned the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, a title she would defend 6 times. Rousey's reign was marked by a series of breathtakingly fast victories, with most of her opponents succumbing to her submissions within a minute. Her rapid success, coupled with her captivating persona, earned her widespread recognition, leading to roles in films and lucrative endorsement deals. Rousey's dominance in the UFC made her the face of women's MMA, a status she held until 2015. However, Rousey's UFC career encountered a setback in 2015 when she suffered her first loss to Holly Holm, losing the bantamweight title in a shocking upset. The defeat was a bitter pill to swallow, and Rousey's subsequent loss in 2016 to Amanda Nunes further compounded her struggles. These losses, coupled with the intense pressure of living up to her undefeated reputation, caused Rousey to step away from MMA for a period of time. In 2018, she made a high-profile transition to professional wrestling, joining WWE and making her debut at WrestleMania 34 in a mixed tag match against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Rousey's natural charisma and athleticism shone through, earning her widespread praise and rapidly propelling her into the spotlight. Within a matter of months, Ronda captured the Raw Women's Championship, a title she held for 231 days. Her presence in WWE brought a new level of attention to the organization, helping to elevate the women's division to unprecedented heights. Rousey's impact on WWE was nothing short of transformative, as she became one of the most influential cross-sport athletes in history. Her success within the squared circle mirrored the intensity and determination that defined her MMA career. Health struggles and physical challenges, despite her unparalleled success in both MMA and WWE, Ronda Rousey's career has not been without significant physical challenges. The grueling nature of her work in MMA left her body battered, and she sustained multiple injuries during training and competition. Her defeats in 2015 and 2016 not only left physical scars but also had emotional ramifications, as Rousey faced a period of deep anxiety and depression. The pressure to maintain her undefeated streak and the immense expectations placed upon her by fans and the media were overwhelming, leading her to retreat from the public eye for a time. Rousey's transition to WWE brought with it its own set of physical demands. In 2019, she suffered a severe hand injury during a triple threat match at WrestleMania 35, forcing her to take a break from in-ring action. Rousey has been open about the toll that professional wrestling takes on the body, from the rigorous travel schedules to the physically demanding nature of performing multiple times a week. The strain on her body has been immense. Rousey has consistently spoken about how she has come to terms with the physical sacrifices necessary to succeed in combat sports, acknowledging the toll that years of training, competition, and injury have taken on her body. Moreover, Rousey has shared the personal toll that years of combat sports have had on her neurological health. she revealed that by the time she transitioned to MMA, she had already suffered numerous concussions, an issue she did not address until much later in her career. She recalled enduring the symptoms of these concussions for nearly a decade without taking a break. This realization shaped how Rousey approached her fights, with an acute awareness of the risks posed by repeated head trauma. As a result, she adopted a strategy of finishing her fights as quickly as possible, utilizing her judo skills to submit opponents with remarkable speed and efficiency. Her strategy was not just about securing victory, but also about minimizing the long-term physical and neurological risks associated with prolonged combat. Rumors and health update. In recent years, speculation regarding Ronda Rousey's potential return to the world of professional wrestling, or MMA, has been rampant. Following her hiatus from WWE in 2019, rumors about her future in the combat sports industry intensified, with fans eagerly awaiting her return to reclaim her former glory. While Rousey has remained largely out of the public spotlight, there is still widespread anticipation surrounding her next move. As of 2024, Rousey is focusing on her personal life and recovery. After welcoming her first child with husband Travis Brown in September 2021, Rousey decided to step back from the demanding world of professional sports to prioritize her role as a mother. While she has not dismissed the idea of returning to professional wrestling, she has emphasized the importance of balancing her career and family life. For now, Rousey appears content in her personal life, though the rumors of a possible return continue to circulate, fueled by WWE's ongoing expansion of its women's division. Though her in-ring return remains uncertain, Rousey has remained active in maintaining her physical fitness and rehabilitation. Fans remain hopeful that the baddest woman on the planet will one day make a triumphant return to the squared circle, but for now, she is focusing on her recovery and her newfound family life. Conclusion. Ronda Rousey's career is a remarkable journey defined by resilience, dominance, and an unwavering determination to succeed. From her early years as a judo prodigy to her reign as the face of women's MMA and her subsequent transition into WWE, Rousey's story is one of breaking barriers and redefining what is possible for women in combat sports. Her remarkable achievements in both MMA and WWE have cemented her legacy as one of the most influential female athletes of her generation. Despite the incredible highs, Rousey's career has also been shaped by physical injuries and emotional struggles. Nevertheless, her ability to overcome adversity and reinvent herself time and time again speaks to her indomitable spirit. As fans eagerly await her next move, one thing is certain: Ronda Rousey's impact on the world of combat sports will continue to inspire and influence future generations. Whether inside the octagon, the squared circle, or beyond, Rousey's story is one of unwavering perseverance and unparalleled achievement.